Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
Calvin Austin on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? Got to flush it. You got to play one play at a time. You got to flush last week's 5-interception performance. But the reality is you got to be in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You got to think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, help your team find a W.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing off the play fake. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready.
3rd down from the gun. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
Punt meets him at the 28. But it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. But a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
11. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
It's good start. 11. Right 80. Turbo shot. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bengals have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. A give left side to Brown. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Hey, can. 11 MT. Stop.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this one touchdown inside the 30. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time.
Okay, ready?
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
60 by 6. 60.
A give to Johnson to start this drive. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Ready?
Throw here, third down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Cameron Johnston on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing.
On 2.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Stop.
They'll run it here. It's Taj Brooks. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gun 12. 180. Stop.
Give on second, it's Brown. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Intended for a
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on third down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. 180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On point, ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. 42. Stop.
Brown reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up 6-0 here in the first. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. McPherson on to try the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hey.
They give to Johnson on the option. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They've got first down here from the 36. This time it's a passing play. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk.
Looking in the air here. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Boswell able to knock it through. And it cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. New set of downs for him from the 31.
12, 12, 12. Gun.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
That one's complete, right side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43.
12, 12.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like you got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
A first down carry for Brown. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Brooks on the counter. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
Now again, it's Brown headed right. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
11 MT. Here we go. 180.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still third down.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Here we go. 11 MT. 180. Start.
Here he goes, third and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here comes Austin. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 60. Go.
Working now from the gun. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Johnson on second down. Escapes the defender. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Ready. 19 Tigers.
From the red zone now. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready, go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw here. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. All the left side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
11 MT, hey. Here we go.
Burrow on 1st down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On 2.
2nd and 3 now.
12. Here we go. Wide 80.
Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He has the first over the middle. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go.
17-yard line.
Wide 80. Turtle touch.
Sticking in the air, and it's Burrow. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
11 mighty. You just said.
Throwing is Burrow. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Come on.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 42-yard line.
He's back to throw. Brought in right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest. So a field goal game. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brooks now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of
He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Bengals first down.
11 empty.
First
Here we go.
and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Right up. Stop.
Now Burrow. Right back to Chase. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And what an incredible season he's had, Brock. That last completion gets him to another milestone. 5,000 yards passing on the year. You know this. There aren't many who've ever accomplished that in league history. And it is a decorated list of names for those who have. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
11 MT. Take. 11 gun. Turbo's hot. Wide 80.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment. Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
On one. Ready?
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5.
Here we go. What? Stop.
Going to play action here. Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
87, incomplete. Brings up second down and 5 yards to go.
Let's get set. Stop. Right. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers offense headed out. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. It is Cup, left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Design bootleg here. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Ready.
Motion the slot man right. They'll air it out on third. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. Nice by a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score.
Pass interference. Offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Now, that penalty certainly didn't help their cause, partner. It's third down.
Let's go now.
Third and long for him here. Looking slant route, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yards shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Get set. Stop.
Play action now, Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Good yardage run here for Brown. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. On now comes their punter. Takes this in the area of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Keeps away from one. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
And off to Johnson out of his own read. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's another Steelers.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the third.
Touchdown, Steelers.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Brooks now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go. Right 80. 11.
On first down, here's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, there comes with time and experience.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Side. Ready? Race hard. Side.
To the air on 3rd and long. Higgins downfield, and he has it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
11. Here we go. 180.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close.
On 1, ready?
So first down from the 41.
Gun. Side.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. They did it! He made the interception! Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Johnson again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Blocking.
Dropping back to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Johnson up the middle. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
No.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Get it. Pat the 60. Pat the...
Again, this is Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go.
Working on first down. It's a screenplay to Warren. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
To number
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Check.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
They'll run with Johnson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers jump in front now by 5.
Bengals 15.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Brooks now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person.
Oh, it's intercepted! Jalen Ramsey! And the Steelers getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
On the draw, this is Johnson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing off the play fake. They did it! He made the interception! Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off!
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's get set. 12. Right, 80. Shot.
Off the play fake. Burrow. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 11 empty. Can. Start.
Looking to throw. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. Start.
Back to throw. Throw caught at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide hot. Start.
Here he is to throw. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
180. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's get set. Start. 180. 180 hot. Start.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Unable to connect with his running back. And that brings up 4th and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
There's a dive up the middle. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Line up the design keeper. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the first, and they can run this clock out. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
And the Steelers first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock.